Hello, happy Tuesday, Pod is Best for UK here, and welcome to another Game of Day video. So we're looking at pole position today, the Atari 8-bit computer version. I think this is a bit different than the, well, I know for a fact it's different than the Atari 2600 version. Yep, so this is like more for the computer range, not the console range, like the Atari 400, 800, XE, etc. So let's start the game. Let's see what we got with today's Game of Day. So this is running in attract mode at the minute. Right, okay. Has he got the speech? Sadly, it hasn't got the speech. Okay, one thing I've instantly noticed about this version of the game is it auto accelerates. You don't have to hold up down on the joystick. Oh, what happened then? What's going on here? Try that again, shall we? Right. Right, okay, so up and down is low and high gears. So how do you brake? You brake by pressing the fire button. I keep pressing the wrong button now, sorry about that. It's because I'm using the Atari 400 mini joystick replica and it's got additional buttons that I keep forgetting about. So yeah, basically what we're doing is we've got low and high gears using up and down on the joystick. The fire button actually is the brake, which is quite an interesting technique for a driving game of T-Reg. It works quite well. Have the auto accelerator and use the fire button to brake. I quite like that actually. It's better than holding up to accelerate and then trying to like sort of go diagonally up left. Oh, I keep doing that, sorry. I do apologise. This is what happens when you're running it on the Atari 400 mini. You forget you're running modern solutions. Remember this if you decide to run this on the Atari 400 mini. These additional buttons on the vintage style controller. Well, we'll try that again. So yeah, let's go for low higher. Let's drop the box a bit, get some speed on these guys, staying away from them additional buttons. Right, okay, so yeah, this is a really good port of pole position actually. I noticed the engine noise sounds just like the 2600 version. It must have sort of a similar sound processor in the 400. I think I'm running this in 400 emulation mode. Sadly I don't have as of standing. Maybe in the future I'll find one for cheap. A real Atari 400. They're really quite hard to come by at cheap price these days. Just like most retro computers, to be honest. But yeah, I'm playing this on, like I keep saying, the Atari 400 mini. Right. You can of course play it on just a normal emulator, but sometimes with my HDMI capture I do use some of the mini consoles because it does make life easier. I can do it via Raspberry Pi fully loaded with games as well, but I don't bother doing that anymore. Just get the old mini consoles I've got out and do it that way. But wherever possible, I do try and do it via the actual vintage hardware. But like I said in the video, I do not have currently any Atari 8-bits. So yeah, rambling aside, yeah, this is a pretty decent proposition actually. Plays well. It plays well with the Atari joystick as well. Just don't, if you, like I keep saying, if you're using the Atari 400 mini, keep your hands away from them. Center buttons near the joystick there. But yeah, really good. I do like the I do like the fact it auto accelerates and you can use up and down on the joystick to change gear, and you can also use fire button to brake. I do like that actually. It works quite well. Yeah, I know it's not realistic. Obviously your car's not going to accelerate and every time you're on a brake you have to press the brake pedal. That's not going to be very safe, is it? But on this game, well yeah, it's not a safe game, is it? Because I just exploded into a fireball. But yeah, that's I just resetted it again by accident. That's pole position on the Atari 400. I'm going to give that a nice 8 out of 10. I think it's a really good game, and I think if you was at the coin-up machine, if you was at the local arcade, played pole position, and then you come back home, and you bought this on the way back home from the electronic boutique store, and purchased a copy for your Atari 400, I think you would have been quite happy to continue playing the coin-up machine at home. And I keep pressing that button again, don't I? Sorry about that. It's just because I'm so used to the original Atari joystick and not this retro games one that's got all the buttons laid out. So bear that in mind if you do decide to play on the 400 mini. But yeah, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. So thank you for watching. Have a pleasant rest of the evening. Let me know if there's any other games you want me to try either on my 400 mini in other emulators, or I can't really try it on the actual machine at the minute because I don't have it. But yeah, let me know of any game suggestions. I'll try and facilitate them for the rest of October. So thank you for watching. Have a pleasant evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Goodbye.